Hello everyone, I'm Johnny and welcome to my channel. Today is the second episode of the Hogwarts Legacy game and we're going to pick off just where we left. If you haven't watched the first episode, please go and watch it. It is on my channel. I will put it into the description and a link above. So yeah, let's pick off where we left. So we did everything of the intro and we're currently in the common room on our way to, yeah, find our common room. Okay, cool. Introduce yourself to Adelaine, Arthur, and Lenora. Okay, here's Evelyn.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year.
Yes.
Quite the dramatic entrance you made.
Oh, thank you.
Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself. Especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Ooh. I'm not worried.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect.
Ooh, yeah.
Sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so.
Okay.
I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
It's nice meeting you, Lenora.
Oh.
Okay, here's the second
Yeah.
person.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound
Adelaine.
like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice
to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Yes, I was.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Adelaide.
Of course, and good luck.
Last one.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Arthur.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes.
Yeah.
Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way.
Thank you.
Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Yeah,
Thank
Arthur.
you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them,
Oh, shame.
especially magical ones.
Oh, yeah, shame.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious.
Oh, Puffskin is so cute though.
Anyway, I better go make sure the first year's caught that cat.
Okay. Good luck.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
I will try not
Is
to
the
do
new
so.
Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Ha, yes, Professor Weasley.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at
Yes,
Hogwarts?
I am.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After
Ooh, okay.
much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Oh, thank you.
Here you are.
It's a field guide.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
Okay.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay, thank you.
This way.
It's probably beginner.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Yes.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
So you need to complete everything and get it to 100%, that's definitely for sure. To make sure you actually
Simply
complete
cast
everything.
Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Okay, let me just...
Revelio.
Okay, open. Challenges. You see, everything is at 0%, you need to get it to 100%. Field guide pages. We unlock the very first thing. Okay. Cool.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Okay.
Revelio.
Flue flame.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Cool. Okay, Central Hall. Central Hall.
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Oh, thank you. Let's go, milady.
You
Let's
can
go.
get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected
Okay.
to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
Okay, thank
Judging
you.
by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an
Yeah,
extended
there is
trip
more
up
to the story,
castle.
but we don't want to tell you. I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new 5th year with a solid foundation in the basics of spell.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece.
Yes.
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, you get to class. Figma and I
Good
need
luck
to
today.
keep on
And
with...
remember to use your field guide.
Yes, I will use my
And
field guide.
invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes,
Ooh,
Professor.
Should be checking on all
And
this.
we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Oh, thank you. Figma, what do you want me to do? Fight another dragon? Fight something else? Let's do something!
Good to see you, Professor.
And you.
Oh,
I was
thank you.
hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies.
Yeah.
Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Yeah. You did.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself, and we don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood,
Yeah.
Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map?
Okay, thank you. Show me. Map. Let's do this one.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
Oh, thank you.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our... For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do this quest. Let's begin. Our first quest, guys, is actually our first quest. And we're gonna learn Leviosa. Not Leviosa, Leviosa.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Okay.
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
She's cool. I like her.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Leviosa. A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity.
Yeah.
Especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Cool. Leviosa. It's not Leviosa, it's Leviosa. Sorry guys, I'm gonna say it a lot of times because, you know, can't help it. Hermione Granger is queen.
Levioso!
Oh my word, it's just like a feather, just like in the movie. It's actually so cool. I love it.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Okay. Get into it, y'all. I will gladly do the honors.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time,
Yes.
cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Good. Now, the base. Well done.
Levioso!
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists,
Okay.
take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Leviosa, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay, that's what you think, man. That's what you think.
Leviosa, this can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm...
If only all of my students were this adept.
Protego! Leviosa!
I do enjoy lively duels.
Leviosa.
Not bad for a beginner.
Yeah,
You give as good as you get.
thank you. He's not happy with us.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge.
Thank
Points
you.
to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Well, thank
I
you.
demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins,
Okay.
is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Yeah, it is.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for... Again,
thank you.
well done today.
Let's go talk to
All
Mr.
right,
Shallow.
That's enough.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
That duel was quite something.
It was
Everyone will
something.
be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
It wasn't, but I will say it was my...
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Yeah.
Be quiet if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Ooh. Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Yep, absolutely.
Whether
This
it's
is my
joining
friend,
a secret
Sebastian.
dueling club,
We're
or
gonna be best
sneaking
friends.
into the restricted section of the library.
Ooh.
You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Exactly.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
I will definitely do so. Thank you, Sebastian.
Till next time.
Charms class.
Here.
Accio. Accio. Bring it closer to me.
Accio.
That is not bad. You are a swift learner.
Thank you.
I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, I think it's very cool that you get to learn all these cool spells and then use them in different situations. I really think that is very clever and very well thought out.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players
Absolutely.
amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Absolutely. Oh my word. Professor Ronan showing off.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay.
Very simply,
Yes.
cast Accio on one of the spheres and release. Very good. Now, think of this like
Don't roll,
gobstones, if
don't
you
roll,
will.
don't
But
roll.
instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Splendid!
It's gonna roll off. It's gonna roll off.
Not to worry.
That's okay. I think I'm too eager to get that 50 points.
That's it!
Yes, that was better. That was actually better. Cool.
No sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Yes, let's do
Miss
competition.
Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Okay.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very clear. Cool.
What's this?
And you don't know what you're dealing with, my girl. You will feel the wrath of my talent. And why not play a little bit of
Accio.
dirty?
Very good.
Let us see this.
I'm still gonna win you, bully. You don't know my talent. Watch this space.
Quite
Okay.
impressive. Here we go.
If you roll mine off, I will rage Nazi on eye.
Yes!
Do you know what? I know how we can win this.
Accio.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Get into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah. Get into it, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it. Moving bars.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Yeah, we
I'll
are.
say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Okay.
This round settles it all.
Sorry.
Peace up.
Oh, shame.
Oh dear me.
Oh dear you, yeah.
Accio.
I like this. This is fun.
Splendid.
I think I have a knack for it. I think I have a
What's
knack for it. You're not gonna win me, Nazi on I. You
That
don't.
is how it's done.
You don't have the talent like I do. It's fine. It's points. I think I'm gonna go for that one.
Let us see
And
this.
do it across like this. Screw you.
There we go.
Okay, we just need to get some points.
Accio.
I will get you back for that.
Another win, another win, another win for me. Eh.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Okay.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
I think you
Took
did.
me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took
Oh,
weeks
shame.
for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Okay, so you transferred. I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Okay.
Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Yes. But it was
Well,
nice to
it's
meet
been
you.
nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him. Until next time.
Yes, thank you.
Of course.
A
you
word,
can use
if you would.
humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Yeah, I did.
Well, what charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late.
A shame.
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
Yeah.
Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Challenges. Let's quickly see what we have. Okay, so we unlock these. Cool. Quest. We have this one as well. Okay. Gear. We have Colossus. Oh no. Anyway. Yes, okay, let's go. We're almost there. Luckily. Yes, here it is. Transfiguration Classroom. Let's start this quest.
What about the room, Professor?
Deek.
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
A room? Is it the room of requirement?
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Just in time for the room of requirement or not? I don't think so. Maybe later
I
on.
trust your first classes went well?
Yes.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct,
Yes.
Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In
Absolutely.
that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Cool.
Professor Ronan did mention something.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
Okay, thank you.
We've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I hope so.
I'm eager to get to
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate.
Yes.
Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Yes, we'll take Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood.
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Okay.
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed
Yes.
I do,
Ooh,
and
Reparo.
an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Okay, thank you.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Okay, what do we need to do? Collect the flying pages.
This is the right area. I wonder where he got it.
Oh.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Accio! I completed the assignments, Professor.
Yes.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
F, spacebar, spacebar. Cool. Reparo, reparo, reparo. Cool.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
Cool.
It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Reparo.
Perhaps a guilty lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
By the way, guys, I didn't know, like, if you haven't seen it or know how to do it. So basically, when you come up to one of these guys, you cast Leviosa, and yeah, then a field guide appears. So yeah, fun fact of the day.
Revelio.
Yes, don't forget to do these guys. Oh, I'll show you how to do those guys later on. For now, let's focus on the given task, and that's to go outside. I don't think here's a field guide. Maybe there is, maybe there's not. Oh, here's one. Cool.
Well, Revelio. Fancy meeting you here.
It is nice to meet you, Sebastian. It gives you a lot of XP to do these Revelios, guys.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them.
Yes.
Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Yes, we shall. Okay, we're outside the grounds now. Taking it all in. Let's go.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
Oh, thank you.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
You can see
Speaking
Sebastian
of detention,
is
this
a
trip to
rebel
Hogsmeade might have
and
saved me from one.
and
Glad I could be of service.
a good guy,
That
you
Scribner,
know.
The librarian was on the hunt for me, as is often the case.
Just not contained. He is
Professor
very
Weasley
outgoing.
came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Shame.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
Oh, shame.
Just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Okay. But luckily we did collect them. Oh, so this is the Forbidden Forest, guys. This is kind of cool. And this side should be the castle, right? Yeah, there's the castle.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
Hippogriff.
Certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already made.
Wow. Okay,
To
cool.
the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities.
Absolutely.
Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Yes, there it is.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh?
This
Anything
face
you'd like to
rolls
share
also
with the
beautiful.
class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too.
Yeah.
Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
But I like Thestrals. I know it's not a happy remembrance, but I like Thestrals. I think they're very pretty.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it.
Yeah.
I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
He's crazy.
Mr. Moon is
crazy old
quite
guy.
the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not
Revelio.
well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at home.
Oh, she's sick.
Accio.
Sorry guys, I'm a collector. You have to excuse me, but I love collecting all of the field guide pages and everything. It really amps up your
I don't
XP
know if it's the shops
and
or
your
the people.
level
There's
really
just something
grows
Revelio.
a lot.
We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Because why? It's such an easy way to get your XP up and get a high level. When you're high level, you have a lot more health and combat and speed and everything.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to
Yeah,
get.
we have the bit
a
list.
wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Cool.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Open map. Okay, so this is the whole Hogsmeade. We have Pig, Gladrill's Wizardwear, we have Sprint's Needs, we have Tombs and Scrolls. Okay. So we need to visit Tombs and Scrolls, Ollivander's Purple Potions, and the Magic Neep. Okay, so I think this is Tombs and Scrolls, yes.
I find its location a little
An inquiring mind.
Revelio.
Ooh. Oh, that's cool. I love this game. It's so clever, well thought out. Yeah. And a chest. Cool. Gloves. We can definitely wear those. Let's see. Ooh, something is going on. What is it? There's a chest. You can only unlock it if you're invisible, I think. Yeah. So let's just take that and run along and talk to this guy.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student.
Yes.
I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown.
Nice to
I'm
meet you.
afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something
out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon...
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown.
I look forward to the day.
And I too see. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need.
Okay, cool.
A potting table and a potion station.
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want.
Let's have a look. Cool. So we need these two.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Yeah, we're gonna sell these. We need money. Money makes the world go round. Thank you. This is Ollivander's.
Revelio.
Anyway, let's go. Use. Cool.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir.
I like
I'm looking
him.
for a new wand. Yes, it's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure
Truly.
to meet you too.
Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
Swish.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
No, sadly not.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh my! Oh goodness! Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated.
Oh, shame.
How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
You didn't say what it is. Oh, because you can decide for yourself. Okay, cool. So which one do we want?
Yes, indeed.
But I'm gonna go with this one. And we're gonna make it Whippy.
How intriguing.
Let's just take Dragon Heartstring.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Shame.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful.
I'm eager to try it out.
And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger.
That sounds wonderful, Mr.
Let's go. We're not sticking around for a long time. Okay, so Pippin's potions. Due to the longevity of this episode, I think I'll need to cut it down right here. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Thanks for joining us for another episode. Must have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and then thank you for watching this episode. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, let's see where it goes in the next episode. So next episode we'll go and visit Pippin's potions and the magic neep. So just continue on with everything that we started. Have a great day. Bye.